war's over, but I soldier on. Still battling the ghost, no, no, no. Oh. Still struggling to see the signs. Too heavy for a heart like mine. Save me.
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, there we go. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. Let's go ahead and get that going there. What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris Carr of Crypto Secret X, and I want to thank you for joining me here today. And today, I just want to talk. Let's just talk Success Kid. And let's just talk. Let's just look at the bigger picture. Because, you know, we're seeing a dip, and there's some things going on. We have people talking about, is this the end of the bull run? And there's so many things that point to it's not that we are in a bull run. I won't tell you that, but we're not at the end of the bull run. And then we also got some key pointers that help us with determining when do we need to exit out of crypto. But before we get started, before we go on any further, I want to make sure you follow me on the various social medias that I'm about to show you here. Now, it pops on real quick, but all the social medias are here at Crypto Secret X. So let's take a look at all those. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if I'm not sure if my mic was muted then when the video came on, but you can follow me on all those social medias there at Chris Carter at Crypto Secret X. But today, again, we're talking about Success Kid, and we're gonna break it down. We're just gonna look at Success Kid. That's our main meme play we're talking about. Then I'm gonna also get into the market and looking at some other things. I got a couple of videos I'm gonna bring you today, dealing with some layer ones. But on this video right here, I just want to talk about Success Kid. Okay, and the first thing I want to point out to you is, first of all, we just got to relax, people. We got to relax. I know the market is doing what the market does, but we got to relax. I'm going to get up here and I'm going to talk. Let's take that particular meme post down there. I want to take that down. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, when we look at Bitcoin, we see Bitcoin is sitting at $67,867.34. Just to let you know, Bitcoin is the backbone of all of cryptocurrency. I don't care what people say. As Bitcoin goes, so does the crypto market. When Bitcoin goes down, so does the crypto market. There are a few tokens that every now and then will maintain a certain strength level, but for the most part, and for about 99.9%, Bitcoin controls the market. It is the backbone. It is the standard when it comes to cryptocurrency. Now, there are other projects that do different things, but Bitcoin is the standard. And so when we get an understanding of that, we have to also analyze and look into what could be the possible high for Bitcoin. So, and when I say that, when we have to look at the overall standard of what could be the high for Bitcoin, the memes and the various coins that we are playing and the various things, we have to understand price discovery. We have to understand our tolerance level. We have to understand all those particular things in order to make sure we make an educated decision. Now, my tolerance level and your tolerance level may be totally different. So that's one thing we got to understand, and we got to make that clear. When you bought in and when I bought in, that's also a tolerance level. But the one thing that can mess you up is that every time you experience the dips, because I'm going to show you where there were dips even in the last bull run, and pulling out and then trying to get back in and all that, you're just gonna wreck your whole wallet. You're gonna wreck everything. Now, there's a difference in just taking stuff out of fear and just making a decision on your behalf of your particular wallet to say, hey, I'm going to make a move here because I just feel this is a stronger project. But when it comes to So you got to understand that. And when you understand that, you'll know exactly what you know, you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. But just jumping from here to there and all over across the cryptocurrency market, chasing every coin that goes up and running from every coin that goes down, you're going to get wrecked. I promise you that now. And here's the thing. You buy when it's low, you sell when it's high. You buy when people are in fear, and you sell when people are in greed. So that's just a basic principle of this thing when you get into it. But let's go ahead and look at what the market for Success Kid is currently doing. I'm going to go to the deck screener here and look at that. And when we get on the deck screener, we see that the market cap is sitting at 6.5 million, $443,000 moving through in volume. Liquidity lockup, $288,000. We've had some buys, we've had some sales. You know, we can go to the Twitter page. We're gonna look at the Soul Scan. We always check our main 3 wallets, and then we make a move. We make an understanding from there. But, and I want to say this, and this is not putting fun on Success Kid. But if you're heaping, and let me preface it when I say this, okay? If you're putting your entire amount of money on one particular meme coin, you're gambling, okay? I'm just gonna make that clear. You're gambling. You know, diverse portfolio means you have it in some more stable type cryptocurrency, some mid cap, and then you got some risk. You know, we got to take risks. We got to have a minimum. You just have to have a balance. But if you're just saying, I'm going to heap in $30,000 on Success Kid and I'm going in, that's a decision you're making. You're gambling. Okay. It is a 50-50 chance that you're going to hit it and a 50-50 chance you won't. But to preface your decision without also looking into it and making an educated guess and holding yourself accountable, man, you got to be careful with that. A lot of times people make these investments and then they say, well, it's your fault I lost it. No, it's your fault because you made a decision to do that. Okay. And I want to make sure you understand that, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm telling you what I'm basically doing is sharing you things of what I'm looking at in my investments. That's what I'm doing. And I'm not gonna blow smoke at you. And I'm not gonna just say things to make everybody happy, but I am gonna say the things, factual things that I found out and what I look at. Now, the reason I invest in Success Kid, because I like the way the meme is set up. I like the whole concept of the meme. I've never met anyone on the team. I'm looking at the Twitter, but I'm looking at the factual things on Soul Scan. I'm comparing those things. I'm looking at what's going on. I'm looking at the engagement on YouTube, how more people are starting to talk about it. I'm looking at the community. I'm paying attention to you, the subscribers, when you come in and you chime in, and I'm looking at how these videos are growing. And I'm saying, okay, and I'm looking at various YouTubers that start talking about it. Those are the things I all take into account when I looked at this meme coin, Success Kid. Great story. Great story. I haven't seen any link between Sammy Griner and the Success Kid altogether. Now, if they could do that, because I'm telling y'all now, Sammy Griner's story is amazing. If you haven't had a chance to look at it on YouTube, it's there and the mom talks about it. But if they could ever link that story to this particular meme coin, we would do more than 1,000x. I'm telling you, his story is amazing. And you got to see it. I put it on one of the videos there. But I want to talk it. I want to talk Success Kid. And also when I talk about it, you know, we always do what? We go to Soul Scan because we watch a couple of wallets. And preferably the wallets we're watching are the ones at the top. Okay. So I pay attention to those wallets. If those wallets were to change dramatically all of a sudden, then you might see me sell off, because I just know how memes, I understand from my understanding how memes work. And that's just me letting you know what I would do. But when I look at these 3 wallets here at the top, I see Radiant, and then I see that top one at 3.58, 2.0, 1.92, and 1.50. All right. And if you go back to any of my videos with Success Kid, I'm always paying attention to these couple of wallets here. This one in the top specifically because it has 3.58%. And it has 237,214. Everybody else kind of balances out. And here's the thing. I like the total circulating supply, current supply of 88,885,197. The market cap is sitting at 6.6. The price is at 7 cents. Now, a couple of videos back when I did this, it was sitting at 3 cents and people were like, oh God, man, I missed it. And then it went back up to 10 cents. And then people were trying to sell at 3 cents. And then when it went up to 10, they were trying to buy because they thought it was about to run up to 26 cents. That's how you get wrecked. Listen, that's how you get wrecked with this thing. Make your investment. Make a solid stand. Make a decision what you're going to do. I think that's my yard man out there. I don't know if y'all can hear him in the background. Just kind of annoying me there. But make your decision. And then when you make your decision, hey, let's ride with it. You're going to experience some dips. And here's the thing I want you to understand. I want you to see. If you go back to Bitcoin and you look at post-halving, which was in May, and let me go ahead and show you that too. All right. I don't have to do that. Let's just go here. And let's go back to the share screen, Bitcoin coin market cap. Let's see. I think that's it right there. Okay. When you look at Bitcoin, now when we was at the halving was in May of 2021. So let's go back to March, April, May. Okay. All right. Now, right around May, we had the halving around May. It's around that time. It was like 57,000. But then we took a huge dip after that. Okay. We went down to $32,000. After the halving, like a lot of people expect Bitcoin to go up to $100,000. You may see the biggest pullback of them all. You think about it. And then after that pullback, then you see where Bitcoin ran up on a double high to that 64,000. Now, if you would have pulled down here and you would have sold, then drop here and you say, oh, glad it got out. Then it starts going back up and you try to buy here on the same tokens you bought probably somewhere down here. You said you're just going to lose money. I mean, here's my exit strategy. And if this goes wrong, then I guess I got to wait for the next bull run. I'm expecting Bitcoin to get around $100,000, maybe 100 even. When I see it around 100, around there, even like 90 something, I'm going to start taking out. I'm going to start withdrawing crypto in all various parts of what I have, and I'm going to start setting it aside, especially if I get a significant run up. I'm not going to try to time that. So if Success Kid gets to 8 billion, their goal is 10 billion, you're going to see some sell-offs. Don't be upset with that because people are going to take profit. So you got to understand that, and you got to have an exit strategy. And when people start trying to tell you what the top of this market is going to be, they have no idea. Last year people were drawing charts and saying that this is going to run, that's going to run. I was chasing everything. I'm telling you, don't make that mistake. But the thing about it is that you got to have a conviction. Now, my conviction is based off the last bull run. Some things may run higher. Like with Solana right now, if I went off my past conviction, I would have sold all my Solana right now because the high was $252. I told myself when Solana gets to $252, boom, it's going to go. But I see Solana going a lot higher. Why? Here's the factual data I'm basing it off of. It's not just a feeling. I'm looking at the meme coin sector and how Solana is taking off. I'm looking at the adoption of Solana. I'm looking at now that Bitcoin has found a way through I think it's the Jupiter platform to transfer over in liquidity into Solana. So now I'm looking at, and I keep telling you, that's why I keep buying Solana and putting it aside, that Solana will flip Ethereum. But I'm not going to put FUD on Ethereum because Solana not too long ago had so much FUD on it that it was ridiculous. They went down to $9. Why? When Sam Bankman got arrested and Alameda came out and they said they own so much of Solana that Solana will never recover. And people were selling their Solana. They were getting out of it. I sold mine. I got out of it. But I did have a small conviction there to buy some at $9. And I heaped in, and I'm so glad I did, because FUD comes out on every particular project. You just have to fact check everything. And if you fact check it long enough, you're going to find the holes. If it's holes in it, you'll find. You know how I say, if you go looking for trouble, you'll find it. Well, if you're going to look for trouble, you'll find it. So, but if you get to the point where you keep digging, and you still can't find that, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, okay. So I know FUD's coming out. I know the SEC is saying Ethereum is security. That's not the reason why I'm looking at Solana over Ethereum. My reason for looking at Solana over Ethereum is basically because of the price. When Solana runs up and it gets to that 8,000 transactions on that particular thing, I believe it's going to be like $350 a transaction. I just firmly believe that. And I just don't think the average retailer is going to pay that. So that's why I'm going over to Solana. I know people have been talking about the Base network. I tried to get on the Base network just to see what it's like, so I wouldn't say anything about it. Again, tried to do it again. It was like $70 to move. I don't see the price difference in trying to get a meme coin named Brett. And it just costs so much. You know, I just can't. That's just me. My conviction, I'm not going to do that. I am going to stick with Solana. I'm going to position in Solana. In the bull run, believe it or not, I can go down every coin. You can look at CoinMarketCap. All you got to do is you can go to CoinMarketCap and look at about 2021 at the peak of the bull run, and then go back and look at every single coin and tell me if they didn't run up. Just tell me if they didn't run up. Everything runs in the bull run. It's just some run a little bit more, but everything runs. So if you have a position, and all you got to do, your position, the number of tokens you have, if you have a position, then whatever it runs up to, that's the money you have. So that's why you got to get in position. You gotta like gird your feet into something. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got to, get your loins in there and dig in. You got to do that. You can't just be jumping from here to here to here to here. A man who if you won't stand for nothing, you're going to fall for anything. And that's one of the things I don't want you to do. So why am I on the Success Kit? Again, here's my reasons why I like Success Kit. Number one, I like the tokenomics. That's number one. Number two, I like what the meme stands for. That's number two. Number three, I like how it's starting to pick up momentum on the YouTube network. And if you are a Skid army, you should be sharing everything that comes out about Skid. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to say everybody's looking at this particular channel for Success Kid, but when I look at some of them shares that's going out, I'm like, man, you see the army growing, the Success Kid army growing, and I see they laid out the roadmap. I see, and now we got a price discovery. Even when Bitcoin dipped, we're still sitting at around 7 cents. Is that our new price baseline? We got to look at it and see. Right now, it's sitting at 7 cents. The last time we was on this video, it was sitting at 3 cents. It went up from, and I'll show you the chart so you can look at see what I'm saying. Let's see here. Let's get back to that chart. When we look at this chart right here, and let's go on I just go on the all time. I just know the prices, what they were. Matter of fact, let me go to let's go to CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap shows a little bit better as far as the price range right here. But let's go to all. Now this is the chart of all. You see it ran up the 26 cent right there at the high. It was way up there. And then it plummeted. And then it plummeted all the way down here at about 4 cents. You see that? And then it plummeted again all the way down. I remember it was at 3 cents. And right around here, people were like, oh, man, it's going. And then what did it do? It started retracing. and it went back up to around 10 cents, and then everybody went crazy. It's pumping, and it went back down again. Okay, it went back down again. And I know it's tough watching this. We can compare it with Bitcoin. I'll do that right now so you can see the chart. This is Bitcoin is in the gold. Success Kid is in the blue. Now you can see how it moves relative to Bitcoin. Right here. Let's see if I can get this out a little bit. Well, I tell you what, let's just do it like this. Oh man, I got this chart too big. All right, we're gonna bring it in here a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that there. All right, I'm gonna have to refresh this because that is like unbelievable. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is relative to Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin, but this is the bar chart. Now let's compare it. Let's see if we have it. The price cap. No, that's not comparing. That's just showing you the chart all together. Now let's see if I can get back. Okay, there we go. Bitcoin. It wasn't, but right now when Success Kid was around, what was that? 26 cents. Where was Bitcoin sitting at? Around 68, 69. You see that right here, Bitcoin. There's 70. We were about at 3 cents. He had some sell-offs there because, you know, where it was at with 26 cents. Then we see it going back up. Bitcoin declined a little bit. And then it also, it shot up a little bit right there. Probably around that, what price is that? Around 11 cents. Where's Bitcoin at when it was around 11? Bitcoin was sitting at around 68,000. So that's the chart compared to Bitcoin. We can compare it with a couple other meme coins, and you can kind of see. Let's see if we can get. Let's look at Solana. This is Sol. This is Success Kid. You can see Sol compared to Success Kid, and you're just comparing the movement. And this is the overall. We can look at the 1-day chart. The 1-day chart is relative the same thing. Okay, we look at the 7-day chart. It's kind of all over the place. You know, when Success Kid was at what's that? About 11 cents. Sol was sitting at around Sol was around $183. So 11 cents. Sol was at 183. Sol went up to about 189. Success Kid was about at 8 cents. Then we got a dip. Sol went down to 170. Success Kid went down to 6 cents. Sol went back up to 174. Success Kid went back up to 7 cents. So you see, you know, it's still trying to find price discovery there. And right now, you know, our all-time low was sitting here at 3 cents. But now if we and I don't like to do all this chart stuff, but if we trace it across and we go back across here, we're getting a new low of 7 cents. So I mean, that's just a double bottom. But again, I'm not getting into all that chart stuff because them lines, sometimes those things fool you. But on the 7-day, we're still up 18%. Okay. Now the second thing about Success Kid, let's go and look at the Twitter page. Let's see here. Share the Twitter page. Which we look at the Twitter page. Remember these numbers so we can compare it. As we go 3,801. Okay. What's new? Thanks for supporting. Thanks, support, man. My mega sexy crypto portfolio. Yo, this is big, man. That's Superman. This guy right here is another big crypto game guy. And then we got on meme coins, plays Pepe, Bird Dog, Success Kid on Sol. And how many followers does this guy have? 142,000.7. I think he's a part of the crypto banter. I know I see him on there a lot, but and what the last token I told you about on meme, Now he has it out. April 4th is on here now. The Queen of England. And I told y'all about that yesterday. Why I'm getting this meme coin. There it is. The Queen of England. You see what I'm saying? So these plays, man, and let's see what they got. It's still 160, but I did get that early. If you're in the Discord, you got that early. I talked about it. I can't think of the video I talked about it on, but in the Discord, I put it in my Discord as soon as I said I was going to buy that. I wanted to let people know. And those are my DGen plays. But don't get discouraged on the dips. Buy the dips, man. This DCA, don't put all your money in there. You got to balance yourself out. Now, let me get me wrong. You don't have to balance yourself out. I'm balancing myself out. Okay. If you're a gambler and you're saying, man, I'm going to rock with it, I'm going to put 50 grand on Success Kid, I would do it because you might, man, there's no telling how much you're going to make on that. But there's a possibility you could lose some. Okay. So, what we're seeing right now in the market, it's a part of it. You're going to see that pullback. You're going to see that dip. After the halving, I'm expecting a huge dip, a huge correction. Because when I looked at the rainbow chart, and if you look at the rainbow chart, let's go here. I know I was talking to that. And what the rainbow chart does, it shows you everything with the halving. So you'll see everything with the halving. Okay. Let's get to the rainbow chart so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's share this in the tab. The rainbow chart. Can y'all see the rainbow chart? Okay. Now, the rainbow chart, every day here at the bottom, this line is the halving. These are the halvings right here. After you have the halving, all right, and let me preface that with the colors. Okay. The green is accumulating, the yellow is huddling, the kind of orange is bubble, the real orange is FOMO, the red is sell, seriously sell, and the top red is the maximum bubble territory. So after the halving, you had a pullback. And then when it said buy, basically a fire sale. If you see that. So this was the first halving. Look at that, man. Bitcoin was dang on. How much? Lord have mercy. That says $9. Woo, did we miss it? 2012, $9. And they had a pullback, right? Then it went up to $251. Then you had another pullback. That was the first. And then you had another double top. Okay. All right. So now let's go to the second halving. It was sitting at $699. You had a pullback. Pullback. At the low, went down from the halving point of 700. It was at $971. It came down from 1,000. And then all of a sudden it shot up. This was a double top, 3,000. And then this was probably the biggest 5,000. And then went up to 19,000. And it went all the way back down to about 3,000. Then we had next halving. Okay. In 2020, it was 8,000. We had right here, we had a funny kind of double top. We had a top here at 36,000. Then we went up to 60-some thousand. That was in 21. And then we ran for a little while. And then we dropped all the way back down to 18,000. And now we're still in that purple phase. Bitcoin is dead. See that? That purple, Bitcoin is dead. Boom. And it's been dead a couple of times. Not dead as it was there, but according to this, it's dead. And the reason it's saying it's dead there because, man, it's like 80, 70 some thousand right here. And then it went down. And then where is it at now? It's in the green. Accumulate. So now the halving is coming up in 2024. Okay. We got the halving coming up here in a few days here now. And then what we'll probably see is another pullback. It'll probably hover around that 50-some thousand mark. And then what's going to happen? You'll see a double top. Now I'm not trying to wait for this thing to get to know 200,000 and take profit. I'm not going to play with it like that. when it starts approaching at 90, 100, I'm going to take profit. Will Success Kid be running? Probably so. And some of my other tokens will be running. I'm going to start exiting out. By that time, my only hope with Success Kid is that a major tier 1 exchange, preferably Uphold, because Uphold is right now has been the first one to adopt some of these tokens real fast, can get on those particular tiers. Then we as crypto investors will start telling our friends about it, show them how to get on, and then they'll buy it, which will be retail money, and we'll probably be selling around that time. And that's just how this market works. And it is a process you go through. So, don't FOMO out. Don't sell everything. Put it like this. Again, I'm not your financial advisor, but I'm not selling everything right now. I just know this is I know this is just a dip right now. We haven't had the first interest rate cut. I know we're in an election year, so I know they're going to try to keep this thing out of a recession as much as possible, but they still understand that if we cut the rates too fast, it's going to lead to high inflation, which could put us back into a recession very quickly. No president, I don't care if Democrat, Republican, or independent, will want to put us in a dang on recession. Okay, none of them will want to do that. But we gotta have a smart plan with this. So now, when interest rates start cutting, I guarantee you're gonna see the market start flying. Now, will we get the 3 interest rate cuts? I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously because inflation is a little too high. The central bank is going to raise rates to keep the inflation down. If they keep the inflation down, the economy is going to be a little tighter. Money's not going to flow as fast. And because money's not flowing as fast, and it may cause some people to sell off because of tightness. You're looking at a transference of Bitcoin. We're looking at new money coming into Bitcoin. BlackRock now is starting their own cryptocurrency. Yep. And they're going to launch it on the Ethereum network. That's right. And the SEC is talking about Ethereum as security. Now you do the math on that. BlackRock. Okay. It's not about to happen. They just approved Bitcoin ETF. FUD coming out. People panic. Other people buy up. Man, hold. Now, we may not get the first interest rate cut, but the second one, and remember I said this, we may get a maybe 1.5% cut. The third one, they may try to get us down. I don't think it'll be at 2%, but they may try to get us around close to that 3%. Okay. It's going to fly. The third cut comes later in the year. That's why people, if you notice, some people have been talking about the bull run coming into 2024, Q4, 2025. Okay. So we have some indicators that help us understand the bull run and the peak of it if you've been around long enough. Now, you're going to get some crazy price predictions that, man, it's going to $275,000. I guarantee if you hold it, trying to top the market off, you're going to lose big. Okay. So just remember, I don't care how much is in your wallet when you bought Success Kid. If you bought it at 7 cents and it runs up the $3, $4 and you've been DCAing, just remember where you bought it at. Okay. Okay. So when you take profit, and even if it does run up, just remember where you bought it at, and you'll understand. Take profit, prepare for taxes because it's coming. So if you got $1 million, you got 500,000, unless you got some significant write-offs. So if you hit that 7-figure boom and you step into it, just know you got to pay taxes on that. So don't go out and spend and get yourself in tax trouble. Okay. Make sure you don't do that. But it's been good, y'all. We've been talking about Success Kid. We're on the way. We're on the way. The reason we're on the way, y'all see, adoption of our community, not adoption of technology, but adoption of our community. The Skid Army is growing, and it's growing rapidly. Okay. Now we need to start again, share the Twitter page, punch the like, punch the subscribe on the channel. I talk a lot about Success Kid, I'm going to bring out another video in a few minutes about some other layer ones that I'm investing in. But, you know, your support shows the masses how powerful this community is. With a powerful community, people respond. People respond to powerful communities. They respond to that now. So just know that. And I think you know that as a whole. Is power in that response. Now I've hit 1,000, so y'all know what's coming up. I want to play out the commercial for you, and that's commercial that's coming up about the crypto giveaway. So before I end, I'm going to pause just for this small commercial break. That's right. Time is running out, but I'm doing a crypto giveaway on April the 15th, YouTube Live. How you enter that particular giveaway, you got to have a Phantom wallet. You got to be subscribed to the channel. You drop your wallet address. If you don't want to drop your current Phantom wallet, just download, get another one. Make sure you keep up with those seed phrases. I'm going to send some lucky subscriber some cryptocurrency. And it's going to be through Phantom. It's going to be random. I'm putting it all in a generator. It's going to pick it out. Again, preface that being, it's not going to be 1,000, 2,000, 9, all that, but it's just going to be a small token to say thank you for subscribing to this channel to get your update on cryptocurrency. Also, in my link below, and I am going to do a video on crypto trading. Now, I don't recommend this if you're not before understanding the concept of this, because you can lose a lot of money on this. But I do want to show you, because this is some of the ways I get free Solana. Okay. But I don't practice this every day. Okay. But I'm just showing you something I'm doing to get it. And I don't risk a lot. So I am going to have that video out. It's a smooth little commercial there. But the link, when you sign up on the link, I get I guess a 40% referral fee or something like that. So being transparent on that, but that's just, I dropped a referral in there, and you can sign up with my link on Marjax. So make sure you do that. Also, if you want to, support the channel, again, you can support my channel by donating to Crypto Secret X on Cash App. Any amount is greatly appreciated. If you want me to do a shout out, just make sure you drop your name in there. If you want me to do the cryptocurrency reviews, because it takes time, those reviews, I do those with anything over the $5 mark. Now, some of y'all who are in my Discord, when you put that in there, you join Discord, I just do that as a part of my Discord. The reason, because it does take time. I have to sit down and kind of go through things like that. Now, some of them I may be going through anyway because I'm investing in, but some of the tokens I'm not investing in at all. I don't have any interest in those. But if you want me to do a review on it, I will do a review, and you can send it that way. But again, thank y'all. The channel is really growing. It's I'm looking at, I think they graded it out at a C+ as far as channel growth. And I hope my channel helps all of us in the Skid Army get our meme on that mainstream and get it in front of everybody else. Now, this part right here, I do want to go to some of the comments and read some of the comments of what we're talking about. Well, this is what some of y'all are saying. Let's see. Hi, good jobs. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Rebel caught you live. Respect my brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's see. I can't really see that part. Okay. Oh yeah, I heard of that token. Uh, I've heard of that one though. But I did do a review on that one. I did look at it, and it's in one of the videos later. But I did look at that one too. Skid on Soul to the Moon. And I think that's is that shut down 101. Let's see, Shutter Down 101. Okay. Next one, Crypto. I see you. Let's go Skid Army. Gotcha. Another one there, Skid on there. Let's see, what's the next one we got? On Soul. Okay, that's one right there. Okay. Gotcha. But like I always say, you'll never learn how to swim without jumping in. You'll never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris Carr with Crypto Secret X, and I am out.
Keep my heritage to keep me clean. Keep the devil watching over me. Save me. Save me. Less than before I walk away. Spellbound, I'll stutter, I pray, release.